I'm going to title this video The List, and I'm going to give my perspective from a spiritual point of view and from a literal point of view. You know, I remember when I was about 16, I was made a foreman on a crew of men. And these were individuals I was friends with beforehand. And as soon as I was made the foreman, the dynamic changed, and I could see it overnight. A couple of them didn't like me just because I was foreman. Then I had to make decisions that was best for the job that they didn't understand because they just worked, the workers. But it gave me, overnight, I learned a lot about leadership. And then I went to, when I went to the unit that I went to, the last 4 to 5 months I was there, all 56 men in the wing I was at, they voted me in, maybe not all of them, but they voted me in as the leader of the wing. And that was different because it was a lot more people. And the people I had been friends with, my buddies, I noticed it affected our relationship, our friendship, because all of a sudden I was in charge and I had to make decisions based on what was, well, I had to make decisions that a lot of them didn't like, but it was better for everybody. I had to start thinking that way. But you know, I'm gonna show you something else. I'll never forget the first time I learned how to catch a snake without a weapon. I was probably 12, and we seen a snake in the garden, and the man that was with me, he just knelt down real slow, shook his left hand, and with his right hand, he picked up that snake and bam, slammed it. Snake's gone. That's why I don't trust the media. That's why I'm very, very careful what I believe on these videos. I don't watch TV anymore. I'm very selective with my videos. Most of them I think are crap. My gut tells me most of the stuff I see on here is no good. But you know, there's a lot of people who are mad at Mr. T now because of that list. Me, not so much. I know there's things that I don't understand, but I put myself in his shoes, and this is just my perspective and my opinion. But you know, in 16, I didn't trust him. But I remember him standing up and saying, it's time to give the power back to the people. See, we the people for so long have thought the government is more powerful than us because we've been lied to. It was actually set up, we the people, government for the people, of the people, by the people. We have the power. And that's how God designed it in the beginning. That's why Satan fell. God said to Satan, serve them. He said, no, they're going to serve me. Kind of sounds like our government today, right? Our government's evil. What does the word government mean? To subdue and to control, govern. Mental, mentality, mind. So they're going after the mind. So in 16, when I heard Mr. T say, I'm going to give the power back to the people, I didn't believe him. But if you remember correctly, he spoke a lot about a list. Putting that list in the people's minds, right? Everybody's thinking about it. So now when he says something about the list, like, but let's not talk about the list. It doesn't matter anymore. Because it's already in the minds of the people, and the people want to get to the bottom of that. And if I was trying to give the power back to the people and bring this country together because we've been divided, I would do exactly what he's doing. Because there is one topic that is guaranteed to bring left, right, up, down, purple hair, no hair, short, tall, together as Americans. And it's that list, and why that list exists. So I agree with what he's doing because I would do the same thing. And the reason I would do it is to give the power back to the people. Because what the people want, the people get if we're not divided, if we're united. And if there's one thing that will unite this country, it's that list. What that list is about. Why that list exists. And as long as the people are asking about it and want to know, the people are going to find out. So anyway, I was just offering my perspective because I hear a lot of talk about that list. And I think that list has potential to unite this country, bring all kind of people together. Because nobody in their right, nobody, even crazy people, will come together to get to the bottom of that. Anyway, hope this video helps somebody.